Alright guys, welcome back. So today we're doing the Black Flame, or the Godslayer actually, incantations of the Convergence mod. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. So this is Black Flame Dart. Basically all of these spells are going to inflict something called lesser or greater soul burn, which basically is just Black Flame, except the Black Flame effect seems to go away quite quickly. Next up we have Black Flame Burst, which I believe is just combustion. Yeah, so it's combustion, but Black Flame version. Nothing very crazy. Then we have Soul Burn. This is the first spell that's a little bit more crazy. So, Soul Burn, it fires a small projectile that afflicts them with a curse upon impact. It deals continuous holy damage and lowers the target's absorption to holy by 10%. It lasts for 24 seconds. So here we go. Oh, okay, that's actually pretty steady damage, though. I mean, if you put this on somebody at the start of the fight, that kind of works out. And then if you, yeah, I mean, we're doing more damage, so I mean, it is working. I think it has its place. I mean, I think it's pretty easy just to throw this out on somebody and then continue your combo. Next, we have Burrowing Black Flame. This one's another curse, basically. It burrows inside their body and then it deals continuous holy damage. Here we go. And this one, I think it lasts for, oh, and then it explodes afterwards. And then it's going to do continuous damage just for a little bit, and then it will explode into a little bit of like an AoE. And that does actually pretty decent damage for what it is. Nothing crazy though. Then we have Black Flame Mortar. This one shoots a projectile up in the air and then it comes back down and hits them. This looks really, really cool. Although it's kind of one of those spells where it's a little bit difficult sometimes to hit because of ceilings and stuff. Like this lantern or chandelier might block it. Oh no, maybe it doesn't. Maybe the hitbox is really small, or maybe I'm just lucky. But overall, pretty normal spell. Next up, we have Blessing of GLOAM. Summons Blackfire within, increases all holy damage you deal by 5%, decreasing consumption of incantations by 10%, and absorption by 10%. That's not the right one. Here we go. And that's really it for that one. I mean, it's just a nice buff to help you out. Next up, we have Black FIRESTORM. This is your kind of get away from me type of thing. Look at how beautiful this spell is. I mean, that's just amazing. Oh, and then afterwards, it does like a big AoE fire. That is awesome. I really like this. I mean, this is a powerful spell if you ask me. I'm very much a fan. Then we have Black Flame Wave. This functions kind of like Deathrite Bird. That one attack that uses like the Death Poker that shoots that projectile into a line. It does seem like it might get a little bit bigger as it goes out. It does. It gets slightly bigger. And we have Godslayer SICKLE. So this is your good old, what is it called? Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. Dude, I'm blanking so hard. It's the glintstone dagger thing. I know that once I figure out the name of it, I'm gonna be like, how did I forget? But yeah, it's like the glintstone dagger attack, so it's nice to just have something close range, and the damage seems good, and it does inflict that lesser soul burn. Then we have invokes the full strength of Destined Death. Oh my god. Hold up. Okay, so that does insane posture damage, but it also just looks amazing. So it's a mix of like, I don't really know what the first part could be called, but I mean, it has Malekith's attack on it too. That is awesome. That is a really cool looking spell. Then we have Dusk Bolt. Oh, wow. So if you charge it up, you get this AoE afterwards. Oh, wait, it even knocks them up? Hold up. I don't know why it knocked up that one time. Oh, there we go. Oh, if you break the posture, then it knocks up. That looks really good. I'm a big fan of this one. This one's great for, you know, just clearing out people from far away, but that AoE afterwards is really where it's at. Like, look at the range on that. That's beautiful. So this one is called Soul Annihilation. Now, this one is the stronger version, I believe. I believe it's, or maybe not. It doesn't really seem to be doing, it might last for longer. That might be the appeal. Next up, we have yeah, it lasts for 48 seconds. So that's a stronger version, by the way. Then we have Godslayer Devotion. Increase all holy damage. So it's a buff and it's a permanent buff, so it never expires. Reduce total FP by 95%. Each time you strike an enemy with a weapon attack, you gain a stackable effect which decreases the cost by 10%. FP. When you cast a spell, it clears all previous stacks and heals you for 50% of your total HP. What the? That is nuts. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out a normal weapon here. Pull out this. It does have Scarlet Rot on it. So we're attacking. And now we can cast something. So we cast that, and then we do get the health back. And then now we can't cast it anymore. Why don't we put the seal in our left? Here we go. So let's try this again. There we go. So as you can see, we previously were not able to cast it, and then we started hitting the guy, and then suddenly we are able to cast this blessing spell. Now, to get rid of it, we would need to go to this one and cast it again. And we're back to normal. Pretty cool. That's pretty strong. I'm a fan of that one. That's a unique concept. Lastly, but not least, let's check out the final one. We got, it says, grants many strengths focused around ranged combat. Increase total FP by 25%, lower the FP cost of spells by 20%, increase all your poise but lowers your total HP by 50%, and lowers all non-spell damage by 75%. Each time you cast a Godslayer incantation, you are healed by 5% of total HP and 30 stamina points are restored. That is kind of insane. Let's go ahead and put it on. So here we go. Now, our weapon damage here, we're doing like only 100. We were doing a lot more before. But now if we go ahead and use something like this, we go ahead, or here, let me roll around a lot. Here we go. Bam. Stamina and health regen right there. That is a pretty strong buff, but it's only good if you are planning on going for more of a ranged type spell build. And you would want to toggle this off if you plan on doing some melee focused stuff. This also works though. So if you want to go melee, you can, but you would have to use this sickle spell instead of you know, a normal melee weapon. And here's this cool spell again. And yeah, so that is all for the Godslayer incantations. Overall, my opinion is honestly very high of these. The the detail in the animations and the overall like play style seems really cool. I'm a big fan of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.